Hey guys, Pavlov here. As a lot of you know, I recently went to Phoenix for my wife's surgery, and I'll just show you my Phoenix EDC. I didn't carry all this shit at one time, but we'll go through it. Here's my wallet. I don't know, my wife and daughter put that sticker on. Jesus Christ, it's gotta be a couple of years now. Hold on. Regular black leather wallet. Still empty. Of course, wearing my watch. The G-Shock. Love that watch. I don't take it off. I used to just take off the watch when I got home from work. Now I just keep it on. So I always got that with me. I didn't have to change time zones, so that was cool. Scraps of paper in the back right pocket, writing down notes. So I carried that to write down notes. Bobby pin. I don't know, I only had one, but it came in handy. My daughter needed to put up her hair, so that worked out. Okay, what else? We'll go with this little thing. I got this for Christmas, the lighter leash. Keep it on my right side belt loop. It's just got an extra lighter on it. See, I took off the child safety. Not around little kids much these days. My daughter's growing up. That makes it super easy. Oh shit, I almost lit the camera on fire. How'd you melt your camera, Keith? Boy, my wife would be pissed. Jesus. And then I keep the end of a microlight on. The one with 4 modes, the continuous on one. I keep that on this little lighter leash. You know, it stretches out like that. So I can just pull it out wherever I need light. So that's working out. I like this combo here. So that's cool. I love this little thing. It's fun to play with. You can pull out the string and whip it around. So that's fun. Sharpie. Lost my regular one, so I found this in the house, so put that in my pocket, carried that for my trip. It's good for truck stops, writing down messages on the bathroom walls. You know, if the bathroom has a lot of stuff written down on it already, you might as well put your own. But if it's clean, you know, don't fuck it up, guys. Alright. These little things, my little multi-tool, it's from Appalachian Trail. It's a real cheap one. I think they're at Lowe's. This came in handy. My granny got some crab legs. She went with us, my grandma. My wife's grandma. She went with us and she cracked some crab legs with this. With the pliers. She took out the pliers and cracked some crab legs. So that came in handy on the trip. Hair tie. Daughter didn't bring any. As always, they never bring everything they need, so she needed my stash of hair ties, so those helped out. I found this on the trip. This was at Walgreens. Let me open it. You can get these at a lot of drugstores, a lot of places these days, but the reason I like this one, here I'll show you one second. I'm trying to untie it. I mean unscrew it. Here, there we go. There we go. Did you get my dog there? Piper, what's going on? She's just recently started following her shadow outside. She's old. She's like 2 or 3 and she's just found her shadow. So that's fun. Maybe I'll get video of that later, but this one's really thick. Thickness on that. Some of the ones I found at CVS drugstore were really thin. This one's heavy too. It's got plastic liner in it. Very well made. And it's got a big O-ring. Some of the cheaper ones you'll find don't have the O-ring will be really small. So that's why I got this one. I have medicine that I take daily, so it helped me to put them in here. Because I'd be at the hospital most of the day, so I put them in here. And I would always have them with me, so that helped. My wife got a whole bunch of these, like 5 for, I don't remember how much, but they're small and travel size. So I had a bunch of these with me on my trip. I'd put them in my sweatshirt pocket. Because, you know, sometimes I would nap at the hospital, wake up, my eyes would be super dry, or sometimes I'd have to take them out and rinse them. So it's good. Gotta have the fluid, and I always carry this little guy, but it was nice to have extra with me. You know, napping in the hospital is not comfortable. My little flashlight I had on me. I got this guy for Christmas. It's just a cheap one from China, but still works. It's 1 AAA. It's bright enough, so that's cool. I like that. Carried that. What else? So I'm smoking cigars again, so I always had some cigars with me. Stress reliever, you know, it gets me outside. I can calm down and have my own thoughts. But these backwoods ones, they're not bad. They're cheap. They don't taste like anything. You go, hey, why is that good that they don't taste like anything? It sucks. Well, it's better than tasting really bad. There's some really skunky cigars out there, and they taste like you're eating an ashtray or just smoking, you know, just huffing smoke out of a semi or something. So these are good in a pinch. They were really expensive in Phoenix, though. Backwoods, they're alright. Swisher Sweets, they're okay also. Not too bad. They are sweet. These Perfecto ones, it refers to the size, the shape. They're like torpedoes or something. These are good. These are probably my favorite big cigars. I'm not into the hand-wrapped ones yet. I like the flavored ones. I got a sweet tooth. These are my absolute favorite. I only had a few of these for the trip. Honey, Miami Sweets. My wife got me the rum ones for Christmas, and I've been smoking ever since, so blame her. She started up smoking cigarettes again, and she quit for surgery, so she can quit like that. When she's in the hospital, she don't smoke anymore. So these honey ones, even the smoke smells like honey. Your hands smell like honey after you smoke. So these are awesome. If you have to smoke around people that don't smoke, a lot of them just comment how they smell so good. Also, another thing with cigar smoke, it is kind of oftentimes skunkier than cigarettes, so you know, you gotta watch out where that smoke drifts. As a non-smoker for most of my life, yeah, watch where your smoke goes, guys. So I carried this with me. My butane one, I always have to refill it, so I didn't want to bring butane with me. So I just took this. It carries a mini Bic. It's a nice metal case to it. It's kind of fancy for just a mini Bic thing. It was like $4, I think. Took off the safety thing on it. Took me a while to figure that out. You just put a little screwdriver or something in there and pry it up, and then it makes it easy. Super easy. So I carried that with me, and I had this one with me. These Zippo type, this is just like a Zippo knockoff. It was $5, but it's got all the same features. The wick that you can pull out, the flint. So this one, surprisingly, if it was windier, I would use this one. This would light up better. So I like this guy. I keep meaning to buy a Zippo, but why when this guy still works, you know? I can just keep getting wicks and stuff for it. My keys as normal. I got the SAC Classic with the screwdriver one. The Bug. Nanolite. Hardly ever use that. I use the end of a... Look at how worn that finish is, guys. It gets worn pretty quick. Anyway, the screw pop. My wife's wedding ring, she lost so much weight it don't fit no more. She doesn't want to lose it in the hospital, so I'm carrying it with me. Oh, isn't that sweet? Okay, chapstick. I normally don't carry chapstick. Found this in my kids' room. Smoking cigars has started to dry out my lips, so I use this. This thing's pretty big too. It's like a lifesaver roll size, so pretty damn big. I was carrying that. Fisher Spaceman, I always carry this. This is the check guard model. This is Fisher on the clip. Had to Loctite the threads here because I kept unscrewing in my pocket. So I always got that with me. The phone, I forgot my phone, but Granny has this, I guess she has another Droid now. Remember, she wanted to give me a Droid and take my phone. Got a Barbarian on there, but this has a navigation feature, I think, that comes right, it comes right on there. And you just type in an address, and it'll lead you there. From wherever you're at, it gets the location with GPS. So you get the address, the street address off a yellow book really quick, and then it'll just give you directions. It's free service. So on this droid, this regular droid, it's absolutely necessary. Carry this in my left pocket. Carried this the whole time. My Skyline. Can flip it with my left hand now. Finally, sharpened it up on my sharp maker while I was there. I started out carrying the Endura. This was my main EDC in Phoenix. My self-defense, fully serrated Endura. Makes a good self-defense knife. It's big enough. The blade's heavy. Fully serrated. Cool. In the hospital, they don't want you to carry weapons. The picture was of a fixed blade, so you could argue that, you know, folding knife is not a weapon. But anyway, my wife didn't want me to carry my big knives. She didn't want me getting kicked out, so I just carried this Dragonfly. A stainless steel Dragonfly. Carried that in the hospital. You know, this one looks more like a tool than a weapon. That's definitely a weapon to most people. This little guy isn't. Still can do a lot of cutting. And I carried this one. My wife made this lanyard for me. Solo's Knife Reviews showed us the lanyard with the shoestring from Walmart. Same shoestring. My wife just did a different weave to it. It's like a bracelet kind of weave. And I hot glued the ends. I didn't know how to seal it because the leather sticker, it wouldn't tie very well, so hot glued it. Sorry. There you go, hot glue. But it looks cool. Attached it with a zip tie. I don't know how that looks, but with the stainless steel, it's slippery to pull out of your pocket, so with this lanyard, it's much easier. Probably the only lanyard I'll have on my knives. So that's what I carried. Also some stuff I brought with me but didn't carry. I brought some maintenance items, some Loctite, that. Brought the screwdriver and Torx bits, that. Brought rim oil for knife maintenance. I brought, what else did I bring with me? Brought the sharp maker because it's relaxing to sharpen stuff. I had some knives that I needed sharpened, so I brought that. Brought that with me along with some books, but mainly kept busy on the phones or on the internet or something. My wife, she needed a computer for her schoolwork while she had it. So that's it, guys.